Hi, Chef Coco here. What I'm going to be talking about today are socks, hiking socks. For many years, I have gone to places like Gander Mountain, Cabela's now, REI, and I bought socks like this. These are the Gander Mountain socks. These are the socks that I used when I hiked the AT back in 2010. These aren't the exact same socks. I got another pair afterwards. But they were good. They after a while pilled up a lot, so I'd start feeling like these little knots of fabric. I've also tried a thicker sock from Gander Mountain. Went to this, and it did the same thing. Again, these are newer socks than what I used on the AT back in 2010, but they were good too. I mean, they served their purpose, what I needed, but I just kept trying different socks. And one day I found this sock made by Wigwam, the Ultimax. I felt that this was a little softer on my feet than the Gander Mountain ones, and I also felt that it had a lot more support right up in this area here, and it kept my feet pretty warm on the cooler nights. So I stopped using the Gander Mountain ones and started using the Wigwams a lot. Then I also got different layers, like different thicknesses. These are a little thicker, heavier. This is the heavier one. Then I got some other Wigwams that were a little thinner and lighter weight. But the problem with these is these are actual socks that I did use back in 2010. I moved again, so I found socks that I didn't realize I still had. But again, you can see right here all the pilling up, and literally, I don't think it was maybe 50 miles to maybe 50 to 60 miles. They blew out. The holes just started getting holes in my socks. So I went back to a whole nother sock. I even tried the shorties, like the short socks, and again, I don't, for wearing hiking boots, which just recently I just got into trail runners, but when I do wear my boots, this is a little too short for my boots. One day, a friend gave me a gift card for REI, and I was thinking, what am I going to do with this gift card? What am I going to get? And I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. I had a few different things in my hand walking around the store. And I put everything back and said, I need new socks. I really need to find a new sock. So I went to the sock aisle and was introduced to these. These are the women's merino wool Darn Tough socks. Now, I have been using these only for a few months, but I will say, and I've had them on for a few days hiking, and everything it says on the thing about wicking the moisture away, wearing them for a few days, I mean, they absorb odors. They're just all around more comfortable. I just find them, they're soft, they don't pill up, they're not pilling up. Neither one of them, and this is this pair I would wear the most because this is the only pair I had, but now I got two pairs. I went back and bought a second pair. But the performance, they're supposed to be performance fit, so they fit my feet really well. And they're supposed to be for all weather. And I did stay out in my hammock with these socks on, and just wearing around the house in general, they ultimately keep my feet warm no matter what. And that's tough for me because my feet are usually always like ice cubes, no matter if the rest of me is warm. But these are amazing. They're 59% merino wool, 38% nylon, and 3% lycra. I would suggest these socks to anybody, men's, women's. I'm sure we all have our sock preference, but just for the fact that they're comfortable, they're soft, they wick the moisture away, they keep the odor away, they absorb odor, and they're just all right, all around great product. I will definitely be buying more Darn Tough socks for sure. But that's my sock story. I hope this helped you out with deciding on what kind of socks you'd want to buy. Again, it's all personal preference, so I would suggest you get out there, try socks, try a bunch of socks, try different thicknesses, different labels. But I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't doubt that you will like these. They also have different styles, different thicknesses of this as well, I noticed. But I went with the standard thickness. But I hope you find what you're all looking for. Again, like I said, this was my preference. After years of all different socks, as you can see. I mean, I have all different kinds of socks, and this is only a few of them, not all of them that I brought out. I have now found the sock for me for hiking. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and please subscribe to my channel. If you like it, hit the like button. Leave any comments down below, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. I'll see you out on the trail.